time now for the longest and most difficult dungeon in the whole game. And it should be the most difficult because it's the last one. So, run into the light, get a key, use the mallet, or magic hammer, sorry, and get the door open. Now we're gonna need the hook shot. And don't worry, I've spent multiple attempts as a kid trying to complete this dungeon and figure things out and all sorts of stuff. Flip that switch, and I am gonna get the item that this dungeon has to offer, even though it's not even needed for the completion of the game. I'll do it anyway. Alright. So basically, oh, that's cheap. Basically, as soon as you enter the dungeon, you go on to the left side, and this is the path that gets you the master key, or the big key. Then you enter the dungeon again, you go through the middle, and that's what takes you to the boss of this dungeon. And, oh, that was a mistake. Basically, you're supposed to go down a little bit and just avoid those and come right here. There we go. And you could just stay along the edge. And now, I can avoid this one, but I guess not today. I'll just do it the regular way. And here we are. This room is fun. This room is a whole lot of fun. But I'm gonna do us a little shortcut. Or a big shortcut, actually. Whoops. Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen. See, the way this room works is that the floor is invisible. So what you should do is light up the torches, which show you what the floor looks like. Or you can use your cane of Samaria, but I like to do it a different way, which is just that, and it gets you across. But what you can also do is, if there's a part with invisible floors, is use the cane. And since it makes a block that you can push, you push that block until it falls. So that's how you know where you can be and where where you can't be, where there's no floor. And that's what I used to do when I was younger. And you want to just use a bunch of arrows for these guys. And if you got the max arrow increase from the fairy, you shouldn't run out of arrows during this fight, but I probably will. And you could always use your sword as well. There we go. So that's why it's best to try and kill them all at the same time. You want to hit them all with the same amount of arrows. So then when you just hit them all with one arrow, they all die in succession, and you don't need to deal with the red one. And it's a bit tougher on the ice because Link's movements are slowed down. So I'm gonna come right over here and... oh, okay, I don't need a bomb. And get some fairies just in case I need them. Caught a fairy, keep it in a bottle. Oh, I guess I don't have space for it, that's fine. But just in case, the dungeon gets me. And alright, so now we see a big chest, and that chest has the red mail, which increases your defense even more. So now Link is wearing a purple hat and a red shirt, which is pretty cool. And now we're on the path to get to Ganon. Well, Aganim. These guys. You need to hit them with arrows. There we go. This one you can just hit with your sword. Not that big a deal. Push that up and it opens the door. And there we go. Now more of our little friends over here. And that spike block is saving their lives right now. So what you would usually do is grab that statue and put it in the way, so the spike keeps bouncing off of it and doesn't deflect your arrows, basically. And then you can kill them for free without anything in your way. But I'm just trying to go quickly, so I'm not doing that. Now we're going to come to a series of rooms where you have to kill all the enemies in order for the door to open. And this is where they really get annoying with their setups and traps and things like that. But it's the last dungeon, so they have to. Alright. Every time I move, he moves, but I have to move because the lasers are gonna freaking shoot me. There we go. Straight forward. Alright, now this room, I have to shoot these guys in the eye. Remember them? Our good friends. So I kill the red one first, since he's the most annoying. And then I wake up the green one and shoot him in the eye. Step on the switch. Nothing for us, okay. And I'm trying to lock these spikes back in their containers. Alright, that's fine. Alright, run back up here. On a narrow bridge shooting cannonballs. You just wanna... I feel like you can just run through, but I don't quite remember. Now, as I said, more rooms where you have to just kill all the enemies on the screen so that the door opens. Simple enough. Now is when they start getting annoying. And I can just use arrows or the heat rod or something like that to make this go quicker. And them being on a conveyor belt also makes things that much more annoying. Okay. I'm good to go. This is a tough one. Usually I just use the medallions for this. Since you don't really need your magic for the boss fights, I just enter a room and use a medallion and then run. Not here though. This room is fairly straightforward. But I know in a couple of these rooms I would just use a medallion just to get it over with. Alright, some more arrows. And I have a fairy on deck just in case. Wow, he had to sneak that shot in, didn't he? And we see this familiar friend. Wow, 3 arrows in one. And that, my friends, is how you really take down this boss. You should be hitting each worm with at least 1 arrow every time they come out. That's like the optimal way, but that's only if you're trying to like do a crazy speed run or something. So now, well, that didn't work out. But good thing I have a fairy. I guess my just in case did actually come in handy. Now this part gets annoying because the floor is also invisible and you have to kill all the enemies in the room. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. I used to know this path by heart, but I'm going to use the cane so I can know how far I can stand. And I'll just kill these guys. Oh. There we go. So now the door is open, and I'm gonna just take a gamble. Yeah. So that's how the walkway pretty much looks. Even though it used to take me forever, and I would have to use the cane for every different direction. And same deal goes here. Just kill all the enemies in the room. Pretty straightforward. That one's not very bad at all. Alright, another heart. They're being nice now. Oh, that was a mistake. This part's annoying. You have to light up all the torches once again. It's one of those puzzles. So to save magic, I'm going to use the lamp on these two, and then I'm going to use the fire rod from far, just to save magic and to save some time as well. Oh boy, this room. Alright, same deal. Light up all the things, all the torches. Oh, I was too close. Really? Out of magic? And I don't have anything to fill my magic up. Not too sure what I should do now. This hasn't happened very much, but maybe they were nice. Let's see how nice Nintendo was. Oh, a heart, that's nice. Yay, full magic. Alright, better not fuck up now. And that's how you should do it. You do the bottom two first and then get the second two, using the fire rod if possible. I don't know why this guy's not dying. Alright, just some bombs, which I'm not really gonna need, but I'll take them. Oh, that's why I need bombs. And you can put the bomb on the moving rail, but if you put it close enough to the wall, it won't move at all, which makes things even easier. And like I said, this is just a really long dungeon, so they just put you through the gauntlet here, room upon room upon room. But we're almost done. We're more than 60% done. So grab the key in the middle and get out. Now we see our good old friend, the random worm, for the last time actually, and that wasn't cool. So you make your way back up, try again. This time this space is a little tougher because there's nowhere for you to hide. You just kind of have to wing it and kill him. And he seems to push you back further than last time, so that's troublesome. But I'll get him this time. I just gotta be really patient. Alright, that's one. God, that's two. And that's three. All it takes is 3 hits, depending on what sword you're using. But even still, it's tough because his movements are random, so he always has an equal chance of hitting you off. So now we go this way. And now we're almost done. In this room, I would definitely use a medallion. Just for the interest of time, I'm not. I'm just gonna run through. And the ice slowing me down. And that's it, no more dungeon. Now we're up to boss. See the bat emblem on the floor. And here we go, our good friend Aganium. Better believe we would not have a third meeting. So he makes 3 of him. And you can always tell which one is the real one because it's darker. It's more colored in. And basically you can reflect all the projectiles into the original. So this fight can actually be quicker than the original first fight. It just gets annoying when he throws those blue ones that do nothing for you. And when they arrange themselves in weird patterns, it also gets annoying. But it's not too bad. Generally, you just want to have them all swinging at you from the same side so that it's straightforward. And now you see the spirit come out of him. And the bat fly around. It's the Batman. Now automatically the bird will come through for you, even though it's bullshit because you can't use him in this world. He just doesn't show up, but I guess they had no other way. And here we go. Down there is where we fight Ganon, so stay tuned for the next video.